All right, guys. So I have a confession to make this morning. It's pretty revealing. I'm going to be brutally honest. I've been living a double life. All right, so yeah, work. I work in sports. I work overnight. But I go and do stuff that people don't know about. I do roping in the rodeo. It's not something I'm proud of. It's not something I should be doing. Only my wife knows about it. Nobody else. Yeah, no, that's not me. But there is a guy who's living that double life, and he's actually a professional athlete. And I'll reveal who he is in a second. You got to keep watching. I'm Dave Ettinger. This is the Dave Talk Sports podcast on the Dave Talk Sports YouTube channel. And you join me every morning on the way home from CBS Sports Radio, where I actually do work. I do ride home with you every single morning at 6:24 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. But no, I don't do roping in the rodeo. But you may know him as Mason Saunders. Originally from North Carolina, a 30-year-old gentleman who doubles as a professional athlete. That professional athlete is none other than Madison Bumgarner. If you hadn't heard the story yet, it was broken by two reporters working for The Athletic. And it was found out because there were images posted of Bumgarner, also known as Mason Saunders. Mason somehow became short for Madison, for his wife to call him Mason. One, so they could use that name in public, so people wouldn't recognize that they were talking to Madison Bumgarner. And two, to have this alias for these rodeo competitions. Saunders is his wife's maiden name. I believe her name is Allie Saunders. So, what happened was Madison Bumgarner actually won one of these competitions. I guess he is a roping partner. I'm not exactly sure how the rodeo works. Forgive me. And he came in second in another. So there were some pictures posted on a Facebook page or group about winning the rodeo. And I guess the guy hosting the tournament, the details are a little fuzzy still, but it seems like the guy hosting the tournament wrote a funny caption as to say, well, I bet you may recognize this guy Mason, but he lives under another name. So he's basically ratting him out, making it harder for him to protect this double life and this alias that he's created for himself, just so he continue roping in rodeos and in competitions, something that Madison Bumgarner claims he's been doing since he was like 14 or 15 years old. And he claims it's just part of who he is. It's part of his culture. It's part of who he is as a person. And he's not planning on stopping. Now, Madison Bumgarner, if you don't remember, from approximately 3 years ago, was in a really bad ATV, slash dirt bike. I think it was an ATV, maybe dirt bike accident, and missed significant time when he was still a pitcher for the San Francisco Giants. Now, after being signed right in this offseason to the Arizona Diamondbacks for 5 years, $85 million, the question is, how do the Arizona Diamondbacks feel about this? They can't be happy, and we're not so sure what kind of language there is in their contract as to maybe rodeo and roping is not allowed, and maybe Madison Bumgarner's double life is going to lead to have his $85 million contract voided before it even starts. Because it's dangerous, obviously, and if you get hurt doing that, I still have to pay you to be a pitcher 5 years, $85 million. How is that fair? And we've seen contracts get voided. I mean, look at the Yankees manager now. Was a player, a third baseman for the Yankees. He hit the infamous home run off the Red Sox in 2003 to send them to the World Series. The walk-off home run, it's an infamous play. And then what does he do in the offseason? He gets injured playing basketball. and ends up losing like $5 or $6 million off his contract, and that's the reason why the Yankees pursued A-Rod. So you never know how these things can go down, and it's happened before, and it's just stupid. It's just really stupid. So rodeo and roping and whatever Yoenis Cespedes was doing, he didn't fall in a ditch on his ranch, apparently chasing some wild boar. Who knows what the hell was really going on? Whatever it was in his contract. It had to have been in his contract that he wasn't supposed to be doing it, because he gave up a bunch of money to rework his contract to not have the entire thing voided out to save the Mets some money. So you're professional athletes. Just focus on your craft. Train, work out, stay healthy. Your careers aren't that long. Granted, in baseball, you could play 20 years or more. It's not like being a running back in the NFL. But just, I'm not telling people what to do, but in my opinion, just earn your $85 million. Don't do anything that's going to cause injury or harm to yourself, or to have your contract voided out like an idiot. So, Madison Bumgarner / Mason Saunders, whatever your name is today, smarten up, wise up, and do all the roping and rodeo when your career's over in 5 years. Okay? That's my piece for today. Good luck. If you have an alias out there, keeping it under wraps. I don't. I'm just Dave Ettinger, and I do this on my way home from work from CBS Sports Radio, right here on the Dave Talk Sports YouTube channel. Please subscribe below the video. Leave your comments. What is the dumbest thing you've ever seen a professional athlete do to get injured? Post it below the video. Thank you so much for watching. Enjoy your Monday. Goodbye.